Just take a couple of cleansing breaths, feeling into where your body is today. How are you feeling energetically, physically? Just noting, see if you can let your shoulders sink deeper into the mat, away from your ears. And begin to cultivate that intention of surrendering. Letting go of everything that became before you got here and letting go of everything that's to come after. Becoming aware of the space around you. Beginning to arrive. The practice of surrender initiates a sacred shift of perspective that helps us to remember, align with, and receive the grace of simply being alive, being here, living this experience. Surrender is one of the 5 niyamas or inner practices of the 8-limbed path of yoga. Cultivating surrender can be such a potent method for dissolving agitations in the mind throughout our days. We each have our own personal relationship and intimate connection to the divine. And I'd like to invite you to use this time today to explore this connection through the practice of yin yoga. Take a moment to set an intention for today's practice. If you'd like to do so, it can be as simple as I surrender. And when you're ready, meet me in a seated position, facing me. We will begin with fire log, or you can take Sukhasana if that is better for you, if that's what's more aligned with you. Starting with our left ankle on top of our right knee, using props if you need to, between your knee and the floor to provide additional support. If you're sitting in Sukhasana, just having your left leg in front. Spine nice and long. Close your eyes and begin to tune into any little sensations you may be feeling right now. Let your shoulders drop down away from your ears. Begin to feel into your breath. Taking note of the rise and fall of your chest. Is your breath fast? Is it slow? The temperature of the air in the room. as it enters your nostrils. Can you slow your breath down just a little more? Take 3 more breaths here. And release. Bringing the feet out in front. And just taking a couple of windshield wipers before you move to the next side. Left leg parallel to the side of your mat. Right ankle to the top of the left knee. Again, using props where needed. Or taking Sukhasana. Just swapping that front leg. And sitting up nice and tall. Closing the eyes. Finding the breath. Our affirmation for this pose is I release, allow, and relax. I release, allow, and relax. You can repeat this to yourself if it aligns with you. Notice if any thoughts of shifting, moving, coming out of the pose are coming up for you. Our hips can be a really tight area on our bodies, and sometimes that can be a little uncomfortable. As long as you are not feeling pain and if it feels good to your body right now, see if you can find stillness. Let go of the urge to move and shift, to come out of the uncomfortable. And unwind, bringing the legs out in front for caterpillar. Maybe shake them out a little bit first. May need to move some fleshy parts out of the way to get your sit bones in contact with the floor. Spine nice and long, feet flexed back towards your face. Make sure you have blocks or bolster nearby if you need support here. And begin to walk the hands out, keeping the spine straight. And then when you meet some resistance or a barrier, go ahead and let your head hang heavy and your spine round. Alicia, if you want to take a wide-legged forward fold here, you can. And if you want to place blocks for support, I like to stack mine depending on where I'm at in a T and let my forehead rest on that top block. When we think about the act of surrender in yoga, we sometimes only think about opening up to the mat and letting go of our physical tension. But throughout our day, the way that we can practice surrender in yoga is asking ourselves where we can open up to a different way of looking at obstacles. Instead of forcing a solution, can we surrender to whatever the obstacle is and work our way through it? Go ahead and walk the hands back, removing the blocks to the side, bringing the head up last. Just pause here for a moment, just noticing. And we'll move into half dragonfly on the right side. So bringing the left foot to the inside of the right leg, lengthening our spine. You can bring the arms up overhead and twisting towards the right leg. And then letting your spine round, bringing the hands down to meet the floor. If you would like to use a block here for your forehead, you can as well. If you're using a prop, go ahead and remove it. Gently walk the hands back, again, bringing the head up last. Bring both feet out a little wider than hip distance. Let the knees fall to the left. We'll take it slower this time and really just kind of feel into your hips here. Just going side to side. Just kind of feeling into those joints. Breathing into the release. Last one. Bring the left leg out long, right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Spine nice and long. Inhale, arms up overhead, twisting towards the left leg. Exhale, come down, spine rounds, head hangs heavy or rests on a block. Notice how it feels to breathe here, folded over. Notice the breath in your back body. If you want to just take Sukhasana and just take a moment to arrive. Last breath here. And slowly walk the hands up, bringing the head up last. Take a moment to recalibrate. And then when you're ready, meet me in tabletop for cat-cows. Use a blanket or fold over the mat if you need a little support for your knees. Hands stacked underneath the shoulders, tops of the feet to the mat. Neutral spine to start. Gaze comes between the hands. Inhale, gaze comes up, belly drops, tailbone rises. Exhale, chin to chest, spine rounds, tailbone tucks. Inhale, drop the belly, bring the gaze up. You can move through these at your own pace with your breath, just connecting to our bodies. Getting all of that synovial fluid moving through our spine, through our joints. You notice spots that are a little sticky or tight. See if you can stay there. Just pause there for a moment and feel into it. Send your breath, inviting a little more release. If you've been doing circles or figure eight in one direction, now may be a good time to switch to the other way. And 3 more breaths here. And when you're ready, find Sphinx pose in however that is accessible to you. Letting the legs come out long behind you, elbows stacked underneath the shoulders, forearms pressed into the earth, gaze comes between the hands. You can close your eyes here if you'd like. If that's comfortable for you, that's fine, but you can also put your arms on blocks if you need to be a little bit higher up. Notice if you're holding tension anywhere that it is not needed for this pose. Maybe you're squeezing your glutes or tightening your legs. See if you can let that release. We're fully supported here by the earth. No need for tension. Just allow. And on your next inhale, extend the left arm out and thread the right arm through for thread the needle on the right side, resting your head on a block or on the mat. You can also do this pose from tabletop if you would like, knees stacked under the hips. Right arm feeds through the space between your left wrist and your shoulder. Our affirmation for this pose is, I embrace that which teaches and empowers me. I embrace that which teaches and empowers me. Draw the right hand back, gently unwinding, or left hand back, sorry. Maybe pausing in the middle for a moment before moving to the right side. So right arm extends, left arm feeds through, shoulder rests on the mat, head can rest on the mat or on a block, whatever variation you would like to take. Always paying attention here to the little messages our body is sending us, making adjustments as needed, meeting your body where it is today. Draw the right hand back. Press away from the mat, slowly unwinding, pausing in the middle for just a moment, maybe resting your forehead on your arms. And bringing both hands under your shoulders and coming into child's pose. You can take either option here, either knees together or knees width of the mat. Let your hips sink towards the earth. Allow your heart space to open up to the floor, open up to the mat. Our affirmation for here is, I allow the light of the universe into my life. I allow the light of the universe into my life. Gently walk the hands back towards the body and make your way to pigeon or figure four, whichever one that you would like to take. It's up to you. So, Alicia, I'll have you take pigeon. If you're taking pigeon, bring your hands to the front of the mat, bringing the right leg up first, left leg comes out long behind you. And if you're taking figure four, looks like most of you are there, wherever you want to be. Perfect. If you'd like to take your figure four into a twist, you can. Alicia, if you want to take a seated twist, you can, if you want to. So dropping the foot down to the mat, letting both knees fall to the left, arms come out to a T, gaze over your right fingertips. Drawing the knees back up through center. If you are in pigeon, gently pressing back and releasing. Maybe taking a brief child's pose before moving to the other side or pulling the knees into the chest. And when you're ready, moving to the opposite side. Left ankle to the right knee or left side pigeon. If your mind starts to wander, see if you can come back to your intention that you set at the beginning of practice or back to your breath. Whenever you're ready to take it into a twist, if you would like to take it into a twist, you can. Slowly unwind, coming back through center. Take any poses that you'd like to take, release, and when you're ready, come into reclined butterfly. So bringing the soles of the feet together, let the knees fall open. Use blocks if you want to use blocks or a blanket for support. Yeah, head facing me. I will be going around and providing Reiki. If you are open to receiving, place your hands palm facing up. And if you'd rather not, palms facing down or wherever you want them to be. Feel free to stay in reclined butterfly or move into your final Shavasana. begin to let go of the practice. Allow yourself to just be here and integrate. Allow your breathing to return to normal. The weight of your body is supported by the earth. Let go of any thoughts of judgment or criticism about today's practice, or just in general about how you feel today. Maybe how your day is going. Invite a sense of release. Begin to deepen your breath, bringing some awareness back into your physical body. Wiggling your fingers and toes. Making tiny, gentle movements. And when you are ready, meeting me in a seated position. Take a deep cleansing breath. Big inhale in through the nose. Exhale, sigh it all out. Whatever's left, any tension or stress. Thank you so much for joining me tonight for this practice of yin yoga and helping to cultivate surrender. Take a moment to check in with that intention that you set at the beginning practice. If you lost it, no worries, no judgment, just noticing, I forgot all about it. And that's okay. I'd like to invite you to ask yourself what it would look like if you lived each day with total acceptance in your heart, total surrender and acceptance of however things are. Just sit with that for a moment before we close our practice. How would that feel to move through the moments in your day with acceptance? Another big inhale in, circle, sweep the arms up overhead. Palms together, exhale, hands at heart center. Satnam, thank you again for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful night.